Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
Yeah, he gave up several earned runs his last time out. I think command is a huge issue for him, and fastball command. He's got to trust it. He's got good velocity. Attack hitters with it in this one.
So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 6:35.
Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to center. And there's one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
Randall Grichuk in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds gets under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Chris Bryant bops one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And here is C.J. Cron. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is gone. C.J. Cron leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Elias Diaz. First offering misses the mark. And he deals. And another ball. Keller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
There's a strike, 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, today's starting pitcher, Connor Siebold.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman,
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Base knock, center field.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes out towards right center field, and it drops in. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second.
A couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brian Reynolds here. That one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Foul ball there.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. 1 run across. Richard hustles it back in. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second from PNC Park. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Brian McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. That one's in there, 0-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Mathias snags it for the second out.
Batting in the second baseman,
Harold Castro stands in. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Ripped into left center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Castro at second with 2 down. Line to left. Sawinski makes the catch, inning over. So 1 left for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Mark Mathias.
second baseman,
Seabold back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tucupita Marcano, the next Pirate to hit. And that one wrapped foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to first, caught, takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
In there for strike one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Righty to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. That one pushed foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Now a rip into left center. Profar puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
The designated hitter, Connor Young.
So two down now, and here is Connor Joe. Singled and scored his first time. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Off the base of the wall. One runs in. In there. He's safe for two now.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Brian Reynolds will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike. Joe stands at second with 2 gone. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right side. One up, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Randall Grichuk now. 0 for 1 so far. Grichuk getting the start in center. 31 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So man aboard. And the batter now, Chris Bryant, the solo homer his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Slow roller to third. And that's just foul. And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Bounce to third. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
the first baseman, number 25.
Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. He's already homered in this game. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swing, and he popped it up. And the infield fly rule called. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next offering is down low. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And he deals. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and now they trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Flied out to center in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bryant, the lead runner, out at second. Diaz at first, 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Line drive, base hit.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Sawinski rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Ji-Man Choi. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And it's fouled away. No outs. Runner on second. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bryant on a dead sprint. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tucupita Marcano.
Tucupita Marcano, the next Pirate to hit. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Oh, and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Profar racing over to make the catch, but the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Keller back to work. There's the strike.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. And the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep, and it is gone. He blasts one out to right. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here is Harold Castro. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. The 1-0. And that's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
There's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fly ball down the line. Nice grab. McCutchen able to make that play.
Up next for Colorado,
and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. That one's in there. 0-1. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives and he can't hang on. Here's the throw. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Randall Grichuk. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo appears to be getting loose. This to third. Hayes to first. But the game is tied as the run comes in. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered here in this one.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and it's 6-5. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
2 outs, runner on first. Next to hit, C.J. Cron. In there for strike 1. Bryant off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Base hit center field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The pitch. And now 2-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
That one's in there. And it's 2-1 now. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 6 and the Pirates 5. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Austin Hedges stands in. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Key Brian Hayes digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
And 2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bucks go down quietly. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. On the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The wind and the pitch. McMahon leading things off and takes a strike. That one hit to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next, Jurickson Profar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. This one in the air right field. McCutchen has it sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Now it's the second baseman, Harold Castro. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Line drive. Nice grab.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And here it comes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And he brings it into the warning track. So digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Nice grab on the run. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. This one remains close, 6-5. And welcome back. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Oviedo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Blackman stands in now and watches strike one. Tovar gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. On a line, base hit. Tovar grounds second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 2-2. Way high. C.J. Cron. And a Colorado on deck circle. Three-two. That one is absolutely belted. Reynolds going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. Both runners tagging. Oh, the throw is over his head.
The first baseman, number 25.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
On a line out towards center. Reynolds makes the play, and the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 7 and the Pirates 5. back here at PNC Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Pitching change here, Brent Suter.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Number 39, Brent Suter.
And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Choi goes 6'1", 260 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The wide to kick the pitch. Slapped foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Mark Mathias, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. Going 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air, left field. Profar on his way over. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And stepping in is the speedy Tucupita Marcano. And first offering is fouled off. Mathias, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Hedges. Swings through that one, 0-1. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The 0-2. And here's a slow roller. McMahon tosses to first, and that is the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now, Elias Diaz.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
The wind of the pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Action in the pen down there. Yohan Ramirez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. That clips the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, right side. Choi takes it himself. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still up 7-5. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the Pirates leadoff man, T. Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jake Bird.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that one is inside. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands, and soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swing and a slow roller. Tovar fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition, and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Joe batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. In there at the knees. That is strike two. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And here is Jack Sawinski. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tying run at the plate. That's through there for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So one left for Pittsburgh, and they're down 7-5. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
And the pitch. And there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air out towards right center. McCutchen running hard to get it. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And that one is in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That's to third. Throw over to Choi. First out in the top of the 8th. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. There's a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there for strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
On the ground to the left. And that is that. The Rockies strand one. They lead at 7-5. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. New arm out of the bullpen, Nick Mears.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Lined, and that's a base hit. McCutchen rounds second, heads for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Mark Mathias.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the righty deals. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one out to right. Can't get there, base hit. The run scores from third, and they trail by one.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tucupita Marcano. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 7-7.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet. knowing that you can come through with a good swing, and there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here's the catch. Catcher Austin Hedges, and time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's now 8-7.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Good contact guy, good defender. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Justin Lawrence.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Late swing, fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Line drive, caught.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And there's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. And there's a ball. Slap the other way, foul. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounced out to short. Tovar. They get the force. That ends the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Rockies 7. David Bednar on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be Chris Bryant. Bednar, 6'1" righty, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here comes a pitch, and he takes a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ripped into center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No outs. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. That's in there. And that's strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped up. McCutchen makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the catcher.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The pitch. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, out towards left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you.
When I'm at the lowest, the storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, the Pirates swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-7. The San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-2. Adrian Hauser won his 5th game out of the bullpen as Milwaukee took one from the Dodgers 5-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Steven Okert got win number 1 on the year as the Marlins took down the Diamondbacks 3-2. The Giants got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. The Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-0. Connor Brogdon won his first game of the season as the Fightin' Phils got the best of the Blue Jays 5-4. Dylan Carlson was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 10-3. He is among the NL leaders in triples. The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 5-2. Estevan Florial drove home 3 runs as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 5-2. Drew Rasmussen was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Rays claimed victory over the Orioles 3-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Josh Bell had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, as the Guardians took care of Detroit 7-4. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 7-6. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. Andres Munoz collected his first W this season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 3-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm.